Welcome back to my channel, and this reading is for all Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising signs for the month of June 2021. I hope you find this reading helpful and insightful, and do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it will not resonate for everyone, but take what resonates and leave the rest behind for someone else. Now, it is important to know your other astrological placements, so if you know your moon and your rising sign, you can check the readings for those as well, and they might resonate even more strongly. All right, we'll go ahead and jump in. So for the first week, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a card of getting a return on your investment. So you're seeing your vision come to fruition. This is a card of growth and of success being right around the corner. If you're not already experiencing quite a bit of success from your endeavors, then you soon will. So it's a lovely card to see in the first month or first week. The second week, now we've got the Two of Cups reversed, and this often will indicate either a breakup or some kind of disharmony, discord, or imbalance within a personal one-on-one relationship. Now, this could be a romantic relationship, obviously, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a family dynamic, a friendship, a work relationship or partnership that might be dissolving, any kind of partnership, or even it could speak to your own kind of internal imbalances or some kind of discord within. Now, because I've actually taken a sneak peek at these cards already, I'm going to venture to say this could be sort of some like an old part of yourself that you're shedding. It could be old stories that you're letting go, or limiting beliefs that you're kind of leaving behind or working through and kind of going your separate ways, right? So it doesn't have to be this big ordeal or upset. It could actually be a positive separation. So let's just see what else is coming up. So in the third week, we've got the Three of Wands, and this is a card of potential. Usually the Three of Wands comes after the Ace of Wands, which is kind of an idea or a new beginning. And then the Two of Wands is making the decision to pursue that idea. The Three of Wands is sort of a planning phase. And so it's a card of potential, seeing the bigger picture, making plans in order to kind of achieve those goals and bring your desired vision to fruition. So sometimes it can indicate a third person or third party. So possibly if you are going through a breakup, it could be because there's some kind of third party present or part of the situation. But more, I want to see it as a card of potential and just seeing the lay of the land, and just a lot of potential. Now, the next card, the last week of the month, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is a card of kind of holding on to your money and being maybe a bit greedy, or just very frugal, kind of stingy, or holding on to things very tightly. Now, when I was shuffling these cards, I was kind of waiting for cards to fall out of the deck naturally rather than for me to actually pick a card to turn it over. I was like waiting for them to fall out naturally while I was shuffling. And I felt like I was shuffling forever before all these cards just fell out. So I had more than the 4 cards that I needed. So I did go ahead and turn over this 5th card, which is the World. This is an indication of a culmination or an ending or a closing of a cycle. Something's coming to a close and you're entering into this new phase of your life. And so if it is in fact a graduation, it would kind of make sense that you're holding on to your money so tightly because you probably spent it all on tuition, right? Or you're in the process of looking for a job. One idea I had is if in this Two of Cups reversed, maybe you're bringing a relationship to a close. Maybe you're bringing a relationship to yourself to a close, or you're, like I said, you're shedding a part of yourself, or you're shedding a limiting belief, and you're moving into this new phase of your life where you're stepping into your power and embracing all like the highest expression of your being. So we'll start with the first message from the Oracle. This is stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Beautiful card to come out with this Three of Wands, shedding your old self, stepping into this new phase of your life with all the success right around the corner. It totally makes sense, limitless possibilities. So let's read from the book. So, stars in the sky, limitless possibility, and embracing opportunity. So when you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky, covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to home in on. Okay, they say home in on what avenue of exploration most calls you. I thought it was hone with an N as in Nancy, not home as in your home, like I'm in my home right now. But maybe I need to Google that. And I've just been wrong all these years, which is totally possible. So anyways, home in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is seeing your vision come to fruition, and Three of Wands is potential. So, I mean, I just think it makes sense. I just like highlighting. So keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it, okay? The universe has its own ideas of how best to serve you and all of us at the same time. Trust this as fact rather than theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, exactly how you need them to. I love it. Success is right around the corner. Can't wait to hear what success has been unveiled for you by the end of the month or into July. All right, so the next card we have is the Crossing. Initiation. You have come to stand on one side of a river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave, where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still as if in a temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Ooh, shedding your old skin. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the masks and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? Step in the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. All right, shedding your old self, stepping into this new phase of your life. And the last card we've got is the Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. The Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against or avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure waiting for you. Stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that is consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. There is nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, as the situations in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this, step back, and trust the flow. There is no loss of face or lack of honor or integrity. It is simply the way things are at this moment. When this card appears, it is time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitably and inexorably flowing to the sea, which is your divine destination. Be fearless and release yourself to the rushing water in the middle of the stream. Whatever it is you are holding on to, the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs about how things are or how they should or could be, can be fixed easily with the power of the spirit of the river. Simply let go and enjoy the thrill of the ride. All will be well. Wow, okay, so enjoy the journey and say yes to this new phase that you're stepping into of limitless possibility, shedding your old self or your old limiting factors or your old relationships or things, people, places, situations that are not serving you, and step into this new phase of your life. Wow, powerful, Sag. Thanks for sticking around for all that. And please comment below, let me know how your month unfolds. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. I will talk to you guys next month, and take care.